Welcome to Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today's playoff matchup pits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Purdue Boilermakers against the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff vibe.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Fields. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Gonna run it. It's Scott. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back.
Was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
To the air, it's Bailey. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, I've been looking forward to watching this quarterback all week long. He's had a tremendous year, and he's put himself on that echelon at North Carolina State with guys like Phillip Rivers and Russell Wilson, Mike Glennon, Jacoby Brissett. He's going to be looking not only to add his name to this list, but with some postseason success, he could be at the top of that list when it's all said and done. As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Here comes the rush. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. NC State has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Bailey. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They'll hand it off. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs up 4. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And they don't want to play here. They call timeout to talk about this 4th and 2. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could take it off. Legs still churning, won't go down. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking into the clear. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a first down. Well, no surprise on 3rd down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
And here's the handoff. Open field ahead. Here he goes. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Has a path to the end zone. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue and get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Purdue, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle.
Breaks into the clear. Bursts into space. Inside the 40. Who's in the clear? At the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it works. The first down to the 35.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Motion by the back, defense better adjust. They'll run it from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
And the Boilermakers looking to keep this drive rolling. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
A 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Breaks into the clear. The 50. Now the 40. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown! Wolfpack. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
The length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They capped the drive with 6 points.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Wideouts now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. And the Boilermakers will use their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Timeout Purdue, that's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Boilermakers will take their 3rd and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, they're kind of forced into that situation. Really, it was a product of the sack on the last play, and now you've got to force the ball down the field. Never want to be in that situation as a quarterback where you feel like you have to press it down the field. This one falls incomplete, and this team's likely going to have to punt.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Gibson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Makes it look easy. That puts them back on top.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll try the ground game here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pressure's on. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He lets it rip. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Close to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Crosses the 10-yard line. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
At the 32-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play. Let's check that out. Could be on the defense. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
What a credit to this defense all the way around. Great pass rush. They flush him out of the pocket, but then the coverage was sticky. There was nowhere to go with the football, and he's got to throw that ball away. At least for them, this is still a close game, and you can just take the 3 points, which I think they should do here.
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a great run on third down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hands on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What an outstanding job by this defense. Just continuing to play hard with their backs against the wall. They get the big tackle for loss. Now this offense almost assuredly is going to have to throw the football. You can't run it from here.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, NC State.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
The PAT is up, and will they take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fire to the right side, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tailback with another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, Give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
The Boilermakers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Boilermakers with 1st and 10 here.
Booster, booster. Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On the run, it's Gibson. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's this offense.
And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, than the guard. They push everybody back right to the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by NC State here, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Offense will go for two here, trying to make the lead 7. We'll try to run it with the option. Football's loose. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but they've got it near the 15 now.
I love them working the sidelines to manage the clock, but with a timeout left, you might want to attack the middle of the field. That's where the defense is weakest. They can hit them big down the seam right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He lets it go. With the catch, it's Scott. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm. Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot? Really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field. It just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
In this field position and this game situation, you've got to push the ball further down the field. These small completions, even though they get out of bounds, they are not going to cut it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his... And what a play. Good for a first down. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Wolfpack punch back.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Offense lines up to go for 2, trying to make this a 3-point game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joel. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.
That's going to do it for our coverage. A winner today takes one huge step towards